Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be taking the carpet out of this room. I want to fix up my house to a point where everything feels right and organized. It has been very disorganized and just so overwhelming. I want to have a home for everything and I want to have things feeling amazing. So just the other day, we had mold that we discovered in this room. That makes me super, super sad because this is the kids' playroom slash the VCR VHS room, which I love having that with the kids. Anyway, we had discovered some mold in here and it makes me really sad, so we're gonna actually rip out the carpet and then I am going to clean it up. I'm gonna use this air filter, which, by the way, cheapest, most efficient air filter you could possibly make to clean the air in a room for allergies, for whatever, is you get 4 of these 20 by 20 air filters, put a cardboard base on the bottom of it, tape it together with duct tape, and put a box fan on the top facing up so it pulls air through the filters and cleans the air. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put some tape around that really quick, get it going so that we get this mold out of the air, get everything cleaned up, and then I'm gonna start moving furniture and ripping out the carpet. Okay, now I'm gonna start moving everything off of the carpet. Time lapse time. All right, I'm gonna show you a better view of the mold. You can see this doesn't look like it's a ton, and it's definitely not like sopping wet, but it just had no airflow down here, and that wall on the other side of it, we have a pipe that goes out into the yard and it fell off, and so the water is draining close to the house, so we have to get that taken care of, and then it will help resolve some of these problems. But for now, we need to move this chair, we need to move all of this, and then we can start cutting out the carpet. And then if you look over here, like, there's no mold or anything, so I think we're going to, it's just in that corner a little bit and along that wall, so that will be where we have airflow. I'll probably put furniture on that side that is not stuff that will get moldy underneath it. It's not so close to the ground, but has a better airflow. Then we need to pull this out of here, unless I want to just start cutting out this carpet and then I can just move it a little bit instead of all the way over there. I think I want to do that. All right, time to start cutting out carpet. You probably have to be out of here because I'm going to use an air mask. Like a air filter mask on my face. Got my painter's mask on and I got my cutting tool. Time to get to work. And you gotta get out of here because you don't have a good enough mask. Unless you can find another one of these. Ask Dad. He might know where one's at.
A painter's mask?
Yep. I was just telling him everything that I'm about to tell you. So, I have pulled out all of the carpet and padding all the way up to this. This is actually the water shutoff. And there's a lot of glue. I can see exactly where the water damage is, and there definitely is water damage. But the spray, I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but everything used to look like that. And I sprayed it down and none of it maybe a little bit over there, but actually I think that's dead ants because there was also an ant pile. So good thing we're getting this taken care of. It almost all looks good. I also looked outside and the pipe is literally pouring straight into our basement from the attic, and we have a huge roof, so all of the water is pouring right in this spot. I believe that if we can get a good rain gutter that goes out into our yard right there, we won't have a problem at all with water in this area, which makes me really happy because it will be resolved. I'm also going to clean off all of the glue. We'll get all of this glue cleaned off, and I'll pull out all of the tack strip along the edges so that we won't have to worry about that anymore with little kids' feet. And then ultimately we'll have trim in here, and then if we have to pull out the drywall, if it's still an issue, then we will, and replace it. And honestly, that's not that hard if you know how to do it. So we might just end up doing it just to get it done and clean and make sure that it's 100%. But for right now, the next step for me, because I don't want to clean up all the glue and tack strip on this side yet, I kind of want to do it all at once when I do it. I'm actually going to go and I'm going to make this line that I cut right here go straight all the way to the playhouse area. So I have some cleaning up and moving things around to do in order to make that happen. I'm probably going to put that couch right here, and then we're going to have another couch that goes right here later. So time to rearrange. Time to rearrange some things. I know this doesn't make any sense, but when you have a family with kids and you're not ready to replace the carpet just yet because you don't have enough budget, then it's worth it leaving a bit of the carpet, because I know it's dry. Actually, that whole area is dry. Hold on a second, Charlie. Now that I know that it's dry, I might leave it. Probably should have just pulled it up first to find that out. Oh well. Okay, good news. Even though I cut it right there, all of it is dry. This is really the only section, and I keep spraying it with the mold killer stuff, so it looks a lot worse than it is. It would have been dry by now, but it's only not because of the spray I keep doing. Also, it's time to pull out all the tack strip and clean up all of the glue along the whole edge of everything. And that's going to help everything look and feel way better. I'm going to also sweep it, and then we can put a rug down, and this will be our temporary fix for until we can like do an epoxy on the floor and make the whole thing gorgeous. It's not happening yet. That'll be next time. And you know what? One day, having an epoxy floor that's glitter would be so cool. I don't know if we'll do it in this basement or not, but I think it would be so cool to have a glittery floor. It's much later. The kids have gone to bed. I got dinner for everybody. And now, I just want to work at night. I'm kind of a night owl. So I'm gonna keep going. And I'm excited because I want this room to be ready to have an awesome theater room in here. And I think we can do it. I think it can really be really cool. It's looking a lot better. Got all of that out all the way up to there. The wood is just disintegrating on this side, so there was definitely just a lot of water damage, but I'm so excited because it's looking good. And I found out that if you take a chisel to all of this glue right here, it actually comes right off. So there's not going to be any, maybe there will be a little bit of scrubbing afterwards maybe, but the chisel is just making light work of this, coming right off. There's some very, very sticky glue. So, I mean, look, it's not even sticking straight. I mean, it's sticking straight to it. So, this is coming together. And I read online that if you take a steamer and steam this and scrub it with soap and water, you can get the rest of it off. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. Alright, I have it done all the way up to here. By the way, this is actually not water anymore. As far as I know, it's the spray that I put on the ground. Looks a lot more wet than it actually is. But I have figured out through trial and error the quietest, quickest, easiest way to pull cement nails out of the ground that are from the tack strip in the edges. So this is what I'm doing. I am putting the crowbar underneath the nail. So here's the nail. Gonna pull all the garbage away from it. I'm shoving this crowbar, making sure there's nothing else underneath it. Shoving the crowbar underneath there. And if I were just to push on this right now, or push really hard, it would pop the nail up wherever, and I don't like that because I've got kids and I don't want them stepping on that, and I want it to not get flung in my eye. You know, a lot of reasons why I don't want that going up. So I have two little pieces of old carpet padding, and I'm just gonna put this over the top of the nail, like that, and make sure that they're doubled up, because some of these come and they feel like a gun has shot the bottom of my foot. So I'm putting that there, and then I'm literally just sitting on a little stool right here. I'm putting my foot on the top of that so that the nail doesn't go shooting, just like that. And then I'm using my other foot and just going, oh, and this one's gonna be a hard one. So, uh-oh. Okay. These ones hurt my bottom of my foot a little bit. Oh, wow. Of course, the one time. Okay, here's the other option. More leverage. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to stick that there. There we go. And it will ruin your cement a tiny bit, but these holes can be filled, and those nails are very destructive on your edges of your cement, whether you want them to be or not. So now I'm just going to sweep this up, and that was the easiest, most safe way, I think, to get those nails out so that they don't shoot up through the room or hit you in the face or the eyeball, or make it difficult to, and it actually it actually quiets it too, dampens the sound so that I'm not waking everybody up as much. Alright, now I'm going to clean it up, but I'm also going to be scraping all of the carpet padding off of the floor. And look at how well this works. So this is way cleaner than before. Here's where I haven't scraped it. You can see all the carpet padding is still stuck to the ground. So scraping it works really, really well. And then I can just scrub this floor. I can steam this floor. I can get that stuff off, or I can just mop everything really well and not worry about it, since we're gonna have a couch here, we're gonna have a rug out, but I think I want to make it as livable as possible in this area, because this is gonna be kind of where we have a theater room. It's gonna be fun. It's late, but I've been sweeping up the floor and there's a rainstorm outside and look what happened. It was completely dry. This is full on puddle right here. That is just seeping into the house. So that's what we've been having every single rainstorm and we didn't know it. Isn't that crazy? So we're gonna get it fixed so this doesn't happen anymore.